You are the voice of the voiceless.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
Pleasant good morning from New Englandville studio, and welcome to another edition of the program Good Morning Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today na Tuesday, April 7, 2026. We will bring this edition come to you this Tuesday morning. Me na Sapatiyo Kalon.
And Musa Kamara Naminim. Good morning. Inside the edition of the program Good Morning Salon, the President Julius Maada Bio don't call on school picking them na salon for pay attention on artificial intelligence, as he believes technology get big role for play for national development. One researcher and governance analyst, Dr. Victor Moinina, say for make the country not go into one party state, President Bio for negotiate with the opposition APC and try for address their concern. And today inside the program, Radio Democracy, go talk to the Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Tamba Lamina. We go talk about how the ministry they work with local council them for tech developments in different parts them in the country.
Well, this was other story them there for you inside this edition of the program Good Morning Salon. Remember, say the listen we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl. From we partner radio station them, you dey get we live from Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falaba district, on Radio Malen 88.5, Radio Wanje 101.3 na Pujon district, Radio Kolente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Mwa 105.5 na Kailao, Vopada Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sando on 95.7 na Kono district, Voice of Kaine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Maso na Pujon district, Advocacy Radio na Potlako district, Radio Katbami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, at FM on 95.9 na Moyamba district, and Tongo Radio na 107.5. The program na Good Morning Salo, you can be part of by way I will send you message or comment to the number 0779819881, or you go na Radio Democracy Facebook page and be part of the program on different issues you'll get to look at inside this edition.
Inside the program, we start for look at issues. We go say some people wait up na Simria Chiefdom, Mabonto Village, Tonkolili District, say health center, school, and other basic facility them. Now some pandi challenge them with people at this chiefdom they get. Then people here talk this inside one meeting. We Berkeley investment go get with community people and Simria Chiefdom, Tonkolili districts. Who say then go give them rice, oil, Maggi, onion, and other thing them. Well, from all this, we join Mary Kamara Bangram.
Salon na country wey rich in different mineral dem, wey dis don dey bring plenty investor dem na the country for invest by the mineral sector. As this BNTM, plenty mineral company dem don dey turn eye na the northern region, who say plenty iron ore and gold mining dey take place. With this new development, make Bakali investment don go show interest for operate na Simiri Chiefdom and other side them na Tonkolili districts. Usai Bakale investment meet with community people, stakeholder them na the Simiri Chiefdom and other side them for talk about them commitment when I for bring can development na the area. With this make Bakale investment supports family them na the community with rice, oil, Maggi, yabas, and other food item them as way for show commitment for work with community people them. But what na the reason for this waka? The admin manager na the Bakale investment, Pose Mamafona, explain more.
Bakale Investment Limited now both a mining and processing company. processing in this case we dey add value to the minerals wey we dey mine, and therefore we get the factory Namabole. Then the mining we don begin mine from Kamakwi now, Syria, and this time we wan can a Syria chiefdom. Yesterday we been there na Bonto, and we talk to the landowners, land-owning families, and we ensure say we give them enough information about the company. It includes what we stand for, what we do, and we even help them with small food items so that they will be able to. Today we can Maranda and Masombri. Masombri na a very important song. In fact, Masombri, Kalmarot, Tendarim, and all the other villages, all we don't cover them.
Pose Mama Fona continue for talk about waiting and they look out for.
What we they look out for is actually adding value to the products we produce here, and therefore through that we go able to provide a lot of jobs for people. We go able to provide hospital facilities, we go able to provide body home facilities, water wells. In fact, the moment we get the license before processing, we don't promise to solarize all the 6 communities within this mining area.
Inside Ion talk, the councillor na the Simiri Chiefdom, Tonkolili District, Abdul Karim Bangura, say them as councillor, they want to see the welfare of them people them.
As a councillor, we as a council, we particularly on the welfare of the people. Like waiting on this one today, we not carry on with MTN, they carry something to kind of distribute for where you don't get today, you don't get below, at least at the end of the day, you get something. They carry small something. We at the end of this meeting, we get proportion to the get to distribute. So we ask this company, since they not start this way, let them continue with the visit to the people there, and we as a stakeholder, we don't give the sense, we don't give them the support. So we say at the end of the day, we will give them the support to they need for them in work.
After all this, Radio Democracy, we talk to some landowner and stakeholder them, and this different community them, and at this they be get for say.
Stakeholders, they not agree broad they said the way until them people enter because need not they give. The way how they see, what them people are the kind of this land, they're not in it for go. Get one now when they enter, they don't send the game, and they not start for okay, they don't see what they bring. So at least you don't know now. Say if they want enter, we don't bet for this team.
Well, what you mean see today? From where are they inside Simera on Amabonso? What you Beckley coming? Don't can do for week for this day today. No, that a very big day for me. What you can't today with you, you know, and they say inside Simera. Well, we see where they give me your bags, they give me oil, they even give me envelope when I'm money. We have to go feed me to them out.
But waiting don't be the challenge. Now this community them here, stakeholder and landowner them. Now this community be explained.
Ulkago for Masumri, landowner. Like this big community, I will not get enough water, will not get better school, no be clinical get. Masumri, I will get up to 4,000-5,000 people then they live here. Hospital way there. So we need anything there all. We not get light, this big toy here.
Name Suri Tolly. In a landowner from the Tolly. The challenge is Temboku. One, we don't get water we go say this is perfect. We no able knock test for say this school, you okay with.
Then people here and call on government for give Bakale investment license. Because if Bakale investment get license, Boku youth man and youth woman them na the community will get work. The community will get school, hospital, water. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me na Migi Kamara Bangura the report.
From that report, the program Good Morning Salon, they continue. And as we tell you today, inside this edition of the program Good Morning Salon, Radio Democracy will talk to the Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Tambalamina, who can talk about the ministry. They work with local council for take developments at different council and other things. At this time, I want to say good morning and welcome to the program, Mr. Minister.
Thank you very much. 98.1 and good morning to the people of Salon.
Okay, so the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs get some mandates them. Also them for link national and local government for make sure they get effective coordination as way for ensure say national development also reach na local level them, build local council capacity, strengthening coordination, reform chiefdom governance and other one them. The Ministry of Local Government also there this morning for can talk on some issue they will get for the decentralization, community development, local governance, new district creation, chieftaincy act review and election, and the recent local council leadership saga. These are some of the issues. Another one the minister go can talk about. Before that, we'll get a general update on waiting on the happen at the ministry. Then after that, we take the issue them step by step.
Oh, thank you very much, Sabtiu. The Ministry of Local Government, nine, they actually work with the various local councils them in the country. Would they for provide guidance and also support for the 22 local councils then in the country, but also for strengthening chiefdom governance and for make sure say the devolved functions them where the various ministries them don't peel off their own responsibilities for pass on to the local councils, them function and they make sure say they work very tranga one. But additionally, we in the ministry will get a monetary role and supervisory role for all the local councils and the chiefdom councils, and that work they been on they go on. Currently, as people then can know, I know say the TV been on the very hot na the plate, and the fact say we know they look and get engagement then all over the country for the creation of new districts. Because the essence of local governance really now for let the local people then participate actively in their own matters. We're at the local level, and for help central government as well for the thing the way central government want to achieve now then localities then we being at the middle and we don't support that up and down the country. We don't look at the amalgamation of chiefdoms. Some chiefdoms and when they cry when they together, they say they want for separate. We don't look at that. And the report, they're at the tail end now for now presenter to His Excellency the President, so that at least by the act, His Excellency will make a decision with regards to how we need to move forward. But for now, I would say 22 years in decentralization, we believe so we don't come very far. Of course, the challenges are still there with regards to certain things in terms of resources, in terms of funding. But at the same time, we don't move before. I believe so the whole local government they now, to that way they've been there. Because each and down, up and down the country, all local councils and they strive, then they mobilize their own revenues. And that don't strengthen them, because I can say sometimes and the grumble say government not they pass money or government not they save money. Of course, that's an issue where they always deal with, but we know say overall, all over the world, challenges and there right now, especially where in development partners who don't they support government in so many ways. So then don't withdraw them funds and the funding and they come again. So we therefore look within and try for mobilize revenue and we challenge the local councils then for let them, because then get revenue generation powers and then revenue and the way they generate, let them use them very well. And to this date, we believe say the local councils then don't function well.
So with that general analysis, the law take the issue one step at a time. You start to talk about creation of new districts. Who staged that particular issue today?
They are the tail end. We don't go up and down the country. With the proposal with the ministry don't make now for let we create two new districts. Panguma and Bandajuma. We believe say at this time very important for let we do that here because previously these now various phases of the decentralization and creation of new districts. The previous government may not create Falaba and they also create Karine. We don't say that one and they don't move on. And then people then if you decide to say let them amalgamate again to the other district, the other then they will tell you say no, they want for themselves. Even though yes, we know say yes resource issues then they, but then say don't they move very far. If you go Falaba, if you go Kamakwe, you will see say things and don't they move. The current local councils, of course, not 22 local councils they will get, and then they come very far away. So new baby councils, it got to take them some time for let them move forward. But we believe say then they're on the right trajectory and the right pathway for let them move on.
Now, when you talk about the previous governments being done to the amalgamation, this come after the 2015 census. We didn't do the amalgamation in 2017. Now government did do the amalgamation. Now whose data or whose basis government they use now for create two new districts them?
Well, not say most recent. We're not. I would say one of the issues the way misinformation where people then can carry. Now for say it only depend on population. And obviously population are the only requirements for which we try for do. There are various other considerations. We think about geographical contiguity, how our people then get access to the headquarters and to the services, all the things that they would consider. Well, what's very important is that the census will be, the last census will be do, it give data. And then data, then they obviously with the user. And there's no time in this country where this country not get data where they go by. Even the international community where they use data, now the previous data then they use and they consider what in there previously before that. So the 2015 data not to be the only consideration down there for established localities or districts.
You said that they use the data available. We get 2015 census and we get the midterm census. Which one of these two?
Well, the midterm census.
The midterm, we get a lot of issues where plenty people get a lot of them.
That is not really for me. As far as me concerned, that not the data we'll get, we're available. Queries the way people then get really statistics don't address them questions then they multiple times. We believe say the midterm census was appropriate at that time and that data they now we use for the national development plan for every other thing what they do right now that data they now we use.
So in terms of creating this new district, it gets some benefits where you go look at least it will improve governance and also increase representation, but also you get key consideration not for create them now for waiting the people they want to get for dwell and then district and they get them, especially we come to community engagement and also we talk about resource allocation. The ministry together with them partner they really get what it takes. They're not just creating to district here. They at the end of the day for make the district get in the way people go say well it's more important when they create they begin strain for access
Well, what I would say, subsequent to the people of Salone, is that at every time in any nation in life, we go for plan ahead. And planning ahead means you got to get a vision. His Excellency the President got a very clear vision for say the people that for participate in governance and for say for include them in governance and in areas where we feel say challenges then they in terms of the current geography and the current districts the way they for serious they know they serve the areas and they especially the far to reach areas we go with consideration say it's good to plan now and during that plan you obviously would work very closely with the Ministry of Finance, would work very closely with the Ministry of Development and Economic Planning and all the other ministries follow make sure say we give strength to this project here where we talk about and we believe say once we do establish and I feel say the same criticism in there when we establish Karine and Falaba. The last time we spoke and where we get a national event now you building with the Ministry of Information bring camp, we bring the chairman of Falaba. Mr. be really quite pleased with the fact say the kind of support we Falaba don't receive with Mongo. In fact, very recently they been get even a sensitization program from the Ministry of Information and Mongo. The whole government moved to Mongo. That's alone self now a big achievement where the people then they see government ministers then they in the large numbers for actually say yes, who self them consider who self they part of governance. Because previously most of these far to reach areas seldom you get people them go there. But now you don't bring them into sharp focus and then very active in their own planning and development and agreeing their own priorities and also moving from that the resources them where government they allocate then they deal directly with partners and they mobilize their own revenues so then they actually deal with for their own small development they will then get.
The ministry and the partner they actually do on the right track for this de-amalgamation in terms of creating new districts because for far too long we don't hear this about process and stage them way on a day. When una go get a conclusion on this particular issue? Well,
very soon. I won't put time to run, but very soon we'll be able to conclude that. Like I say, we don't do all the engagements, which what is required for us to do. We don't do all the things in the we don't write the report and they're at the final stage now for level try for.
On the right track for get it done in a successful way.
Absolutely, because you see, His Excellency the President, they always tell we say we'll get for consider waiting we do and waiting right now we for do. And it is informed by data, it is informed by the evidence that is required, and we believe say this is not the right recommendation we don't do for then district and they will don't propose say the need for create.
What about the creation of new localities in Freetown? How far?
Well, not the same program. The program they propose say we for create new localities in Freetown. Freetown will still remain the urban district and rural district, Waterloo and the other one them. But new localities then go there. So in each district, just like I will get Port Loko, Port Loko get two councils. You get Port Loko City Council, you get the district council. Same, we will get urban now. Or the other district, then they will get two councils. Then they, this one with the proposed say inside the urban side, we will also create new localities because Freetown don't big and the challenges then they and it don't become very complex. Only one council, as far as we're concerned, not go able to manage all that thing. And if you then at the west end, you realize say services and all that kind of thing. And people that are more accessible to the services than they. You go to the east end, sometimes it is very remote. Then say we get focused on their own locality. Once their own councils, then create their own councils. Then say we able to manage their own situations and their localities. And as far as the devolved functions then concerned.
Okay. Away from the creation of new localities now, Freetown, and also creating 2 new districts, we say far advanced now. What are issues then they within the local governments, like the issue of the Chieftaincy Act? What's in happen with that?
Well, we don't. This year, government don't provide with some support. The Chieftaincy Act, the last year we enacted na 2009 Chieftaincy Act, it be mainly focused on the rights of people that work for claim chieftaincy, and also how we go elect them. Baku thing don't happen from that end day. We don't get the GWA Act, where I will therefore include women them and also raise women and profile in the chieftaincy. And also when the 2004 local governance been come, or they enact that act day, it not been give due much consideration to chieftaincy, because the chieftaincy is the primary institution of governance, especially in the regions or the provinces. We therefore realize say they get a significant role for play, and this is not the time for let we try for clarify certain most of the issues them, and let we bring them come inside development and how themselves will actually come and be part of the development trajectory. The 2022 Local Government Act where we review, it takes some of that into consideration. We increase the number of paramount chiefs them inside local councils, and also the headman them inside local councils, also the tribal heads inside local councils. For let them can't get a voice, even though they don't get voting rights, when decision making come. But then they add them voice to various issues na the local councils. And we believe say right now, when we review this Chieftaincy Act, but one of the issues then they relating to chiefdom boundaries, chiefdom conflicts, and a lot of those issues then they will be able to try for put clarification to the issues then they, so that we will reduce the amount of palaver with the in terms of boundary disputes and then various localities then they as well. So we did work on them. We believe say if that we achieve that day, we already don't achieve it, we don't refresh the 2009 Local Government Act. We now we get the 2022 Local Government Act. We try for do this one, and I believe say once we achieve that day, the policies and also the law for local governance go on be strengthened moving forward.
The last time we get you in line with this issue of chieftaincy review or election, you talk about some election they already on hold because of boundary dispute or chiefdom conflict. In line with the chieftaincy election, who stage on a day for actualizing all of them?
Well, we don't go far. We don't achieve a lot. From where I don't in the office, we don't conduct up to 85 paramount chieftaincy elections. The numbers they would look like say they're large. Remember say previous government made the amalgamate 41 chiefdoms, and addition to that, paramount chiefs then also Kindai, the vacancy Kyoko, who they try for fill. So now an ongoing process. Anytime we vacancy occur, we actually need to deal with that. But we don't put structures in place where the way we would handle chieftaincy elections right now, in terms of the processes, in terms of the procedures that we will try to follow, I think it makes on day for let palava not boku and for let not get too much conflict na them place then they. If at all realize say the level of preparedness na them chiefdom then they questionable, we go back and make sure say we address the issues before we conduct the elections. And we'll conduct the elections most of the time. think the way they make people, they will go court. We would already don't try for resolve their issues then they before they even come to that point.
Back to the review, you say when they take into consideration the gender bill or the gender law, the Jewry Act, and forgive more women than power for contest elections. But when I take into consideration the cultural variance, especially for instance the northern region, the lineage for the paramount chief, we permit women.
Well, I not talk down the per se. What I say we review the act and with the rules, the way how women themselves could get rank. Let's say, for instance, in the chiefdom committee, most of the time, in chiefdom councils or chiefdom committee, we actually in the cabinet of the paramount chief. You look at most of the time now only one woman I will get another committee day. We then go say that the women's leader or the mommy queen for the chiefdom. I believe say we need to add more women in there, another particular committee day. But according to how the discussion get for go, the consultation will get for do, now get for mold. The outcome of who side we go. We know say yes, tradition, very, very important in this whole scheme, and we go for look at them and we engage with the paramount chiefs and engage with all the local authorities for make sure say the 21st century let will bring the chiefdom governance to the speed where side require so that everybody will get access and will participate in chiefdom governance as well. Okay,
continue for the with Ambassador Tamba Lamina, Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, as he don't start for the update on how the ministry don't do their work. We'll continue with you as now inside the program. Now time for a look at another issue. We take one we headline them. Osaiwan researcher and governance analyst Dr. Victor Moina don't say for make the country go into one party state, President Bio need for negotiate with the opposition party and try for address and concern. A talk this to Radio Democracy, we're able to talk about waiting government and the opposition for do for address the boycott and other issue them where APC don't they get. Will you explain more to reporter Chino Jallo?
If the main opposition say they're not okay with a particular person, I believe say at the ruling party or at the government in place, for let them call them people there, so back to a meeting, let them see how best things could be done.
To what extent this 1 year so they disturb the governance process in the country?
Governance they at a standstill at the moment because things not go according to plan. And if things not go according to plan, we find out say the processes will make a governance. Governance are machinery, by the way. Not a one-stop shop. And one thing we can always say, the precedents where we set are the bad one. And this bad precedent has to get very good potential or very great potential for becoming to something more serious and something more civil. And they see we they head to, like how somebody talking in another program, we are gradually heading to a one-party state.
A one-party state. If the government not reverse the decision?
Well, not so if the government not reverse the decision. If waiting they go on, so continue for go on, then we are gradually going to a one-party state.
People because everything say well within a one-party state.
Well, the belief is one, but waiting with the see in practicality, it's another one. So we actually say we are getting to a one-party state and a democracy. If this happens, then we not get a democracy, that means we get an authoritarian rule. And if we get an authoritarian rule, then a different form of governance than waiting we already expect. Remember, I say waiting be bringing the war, and be part of the entity there, so the dictatorship and all everything, and all the isms, the tribalism, the nepotism, sectionalism, everything was in place. And I think kind of thing about now we see when they happen so small.
I think they so now. What do you think will be the actions of the main opposition?
Well, the main opposition, this process for the boycott is not the answer. The main opposition still gets a room for redress. They can call on the executive, let them sit down and let them iron things out. If they iron things out, it will be better for we all. Remember 2012, and as by Kuma be talk and say boycott is not the way. And the same people that will boycott to them is done at the House of Parliament back then. Then they clap, then they laugh, then they enjoy. But now when they are on the flip side, is it still the same question that we are having? So I still ask that let them come back to the drawing board.
How do we do this when they argue say government in the audience?
But governments we don't talk. Say I remember His Excellency talk away. The way people say His Excellency not the Dubai. The first program where the way come, is saying send an invitation to APC. So if you talk, even if it's an informal invitation, but I think there is something going on in the presence of other people.
You think say APC not honest with this particular claim, say the government to the Kid audience?
I know say they are not honest. Of course, they get right to their opinion. I can't say for them.
Again, on the side of government, what do you think will be the responsibility of government at this point?
Government supposed to be a mediator. Government supposed to provide leadership in all of this. We they expect to see a great leadership from them. I'll tell you, where you in governance, you get the upper hand for do anything where you want to. But when you in opposition, you not get the upper hand for choose. So some of the things that they throw at you.
You see government for open the platform for dialogue. When we see government officials all the begin say if the APC people are also allowed to take 30 days, I mean elapsed for parliamentary sittings, then they pull them account on the people on the list. Now the way for go that one day?
Well, like I said, there are limitations to how we go advise.
Well, inside our interview, they be listen to one researcher and governance analyst, Dr. Victor Moina. We be they talk to we reporter Cheno Jalo Usa. He say President before negotiate with the opposition APC party and try to address some of the concern them we didn't get, especially the order for do the boycott. As I said, this affect serious governance. Inside the program now, Good Morning Salon at 10 for go for a break, and after that, the program they continue.
For change the face of agriculture in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone Chamber for Agribusiness Development, SLICAD, through partnership with government of Sierra Leone, they work for bring private investment inside the agriculture sector so that we go get more food, more work, and better life for all man. As one big promoter of the Feed Salon initiative, SLICAD they push for food security and job creation for reduce poverty and build inclusive growth. SLICAD they make sure say farmer them and agribusiness people get access to quality seed fertilizer and agrochemical on time and for affordable price. This now your opportunity. Join the movement where they transform agriculture, empower youth, and build one better Sierra Leone. Join SLICAD today and make history together.
The road now for you, so you for take time use If you work or they drive, you for always take care.
Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority (SLRSC) management get for nobody the way and manner where some people then they take money from the public, they make false claims say now for Seka SLRSC. This nothing way then condemn bad one, and the one for let the public know say SLRSC no ever asks for that. As part of the commitment for improved service delivery, SLRSC don't make sure say then service then they across the country. This is the breakdown of driver's license by category and cost. Category A now for motorbike license normal now 660 leon. Category A plus now for tricycle license normal now 660 leon. Category AA plus now for motorbike and tricycle license normal now 660 leon. Category B now for where you drive car, jeep, van now 1,200 leon. Category C now for where you dey drive truck normal now 1,250 leon. Category D now for excavator them and machine them where they dig the ground now 1,300 leon. Category AB now for motorbike, car and jeep them now 1,550 leon. Category BC now for car, jeep and truck them now 1,600 leon. Category CD now for truck and machine them where they dig ground now 1,650 leon. Category ABC now for motorbike, car, jeep and truck them now 1,700 leon. Category BCD now for jeep, truck and machine them where they dig ground now 1,750 leon. Category ABCD now all the category them now 1,800 leon. Do ya get this that you mind say the money where you dey pay for new license now the same money you dey pay for renew your license by category. Always ask for official receipt where you pay. SLRSA they make all things bang ode and serve salon people them with respect. They want the public for report any of them kind of a thing and day to SLRSA by way for call the another number yasu +232 76 643 664 +232 76 858 635 +232 75 198 796. Now Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority and Autospect SL Limited bring this message to you.
The road now for you, so you for take time use If you dey waka or dey drive, you for
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. We will bring you this edition of the program. Musa Kamara, my name.
And Sapti Kalon.
We still get the Minister for Local Government and Community Affairs. We na Tambalamina. They talk about things them way they happen na the local governance sector. You don't talk about decentralized. You don't talk about the amalgamation. You don't talk about the Permanent Chieftaincy Act and other things that we get for do with Permanent Chieftaincy elections. Them. Now, the big elephant in the room at stands na local governance. Now that's the APC-led councils. Now one way APC mayors, chairpersons, and also councillors don't boycott at the moment. They need to go. You as Minister for Local Government, how will you receive the news? Say APC elected officials them na council no they go work.
Well, I receive them from social media. They no write to me officially for state them position. Because we get the national government, they obviously will get local governance. It will be surprised to you for say even the union we then get, they not even inform the union before they take this action. To we now an illegal act. Because the role of councils as established now for service delivery. Of course, would they use the election pathway for elect councillors and also mayors in the city. But once they have been elected, then therefore work with the government of the day, no matter what vehicle they use for actually coming to the council, for let them work with the government, for support government programs, and for support them people, the development in their localities. What really doubt me is that, Section 21 of the Act, it states say the councils, the local councils, now the highest authority, now the locality, which actually means they get self-governing responsibility. Then get the right for make laws, even though those laws will be bylaws, and also for raise revenue na the localities. Again, Section 16, they say every month, local councils then for meet and for make decisions, lawful decisions, for manage the council or the locality in affair. How you go sit down, where you get a responsibility, you abandon that responsibility there, where it be for saying that you, the people that actually vote for that locality there, for let you try for direct and for bring resources to that locality, so for make decisions in line with what in government they do for their localities, then they, on the basis say you the boycott. The framers of the act itself, they not be ever envision say this kind of situation for occur. And because of that, to me, the one that we don't boycott and the councils that we don't boycott, then don't decide for make themselves redundant. And redundant, I use that word there in bold. Redundant because in the first place, it's not legal for let them do that, for let them treat them people in that way. Because the major role now for service delivery. Service delivery not forever stop na the localities. So if you decide say you dey abandon and so that service you not go lead for less services then go be delivered na their localities then they, which means intentionally you don't decide say you dey harm them people then they na them place then they. We don't see what in that happen at Freetown. We don't see what in that happen because na all day. We don't see what in that happen at the cities, especially with regards to waste management, how we deteriorate within this period of time. And the actions then, government, you cannot take government to ransom. So when you take government to ransom, government get responsibility for make sure say the state function. And that responsibility then I make me as Minister of Local Governance, I seek legal opinion on the issue. In the first place, I write to the Ministry of Finance for let we unblock the access to funds for the local councils. The Ministry of Finance initially, they informed me, say, last seek the Attorney General in view, but the whole issue, and we did the same. The Attorney General, in reply, we say, yes, we get right for let we do that. And one of the key things that the act is about who done the vote controller at the council. The vote controller in the council is the CA, the chief administrator of the council, and then don't get that responsibility then now for let able for access funds for the running of the council. Because not go left sit down, the place begins smell, health issues then begin developing at the city. We they tell the leaders of the council then they when we abandon our responsibility, we not a sub-national unit, we go take other measures as law permits for law make sure say the state function. And that is what exactly we are doing.
So, tell to the way you don't receive any official complaint or concern from the APC councillor.
No.
So, in terms of you going this further, where so you don't take a decision right to Ministry of Finance, what happen to mediation, bringing them people here together for say, what will lead to this for say on the boycott?
Well, if they right to me in the first place, me roll na for try for talk to them, for let them try for understand, say no, they cannot be part of that because they have a major role and fundamental role in governance now for deliver services to the people. You cannot stop the delivery of services to the people.
So yes, you don't make that clear. So because they're not right to you officially, you decide to well you will take another step, not involving them or bringing them together for mediate and what will lead to the decision.
Well, I think so it's bigger than that in terms of waiting in the arena, social media, and waiting I don't read. Waiting I mean your responsibility to for make sure say the issues them or the impact of then young what I will refer to as misconduct in this whole situation for try for address them so that services can still be delivered to the people and then various localities. And that's exactly what we don't do. We'll go for move on.
You talk about if you not go council, you don't redundant yourself. You say you put the redundancy in bold. What do you mean?
Well, you render yourself ineffective. You not go able for perform and various other ways than they for letting council and they perform. And there are statutory responsibilities of local councils. So not go left sit down. There are issues about health. There are issues about water. There are issues about sanitation. How we go sit down say pass will wait for now for let come before ever we take actions for unblock them
in your letter where you write to Minister of Finance, we seek the Attorney General in advice. In that advice or in that letter to the Minister of Finance, would that they replace the mayors and chairpersons?
Me not see anybody for replace the mayors and chairpersons. And one thing we'll get for no as well is that the act again talk about absence. In terms of when the mayor absent for legal reasons and the deputy mayor nanga for take charge. In the absence of the deputy mayor, for the issues of meetings, the councillors they will go they go elect somebody amongst themselves for let them able for conduct meetings at that particular point for let the council their affairs and take place. This issue where they come up about Freetown City Council, I don't hear a lot. Freetown City Council is almost a hung council.
Why you describe it in that way?
A hung council because you get 18 SLPP councillors then you get 22 APC councillors. Then get 4 more councillors more than. In that kind of place, you get to manage that situation very well for let you ensure say things that move go before. In how 18 councillors them within a Freetown City Council, you go expect them for let them sit down and not to do their work because mayor decide say you know they sit down and sit.
But is there any vacancy for acting mayor position?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying there is vacancy.
No, but there is any law we talk about.
Let me say it's illegal.
It's illegal
because there's no requirement in the act wherein a vacancy will occur as a result of boycott.
But you hear about the issue of acting mayor now the Freetown City Council initially.
Well, I mean, I know acting mayor, but what I know is that waiting and don't inform me about is that amongst themselves, then councillors then are then place them. They then decide for choose a leadership. We're going able for help them, for let them continue for work, for let them serve the people then at the various localities.
Minister, in this whole situation of the council saga, you emphasize so much on service delivery, but when you look at the different decision we edge they take, it's like no interest not of service delivery. Where is the better person in this situation? The person who put pride and other things aside and say, well, let's sit down on a round table and ask what will lead to this and what will be the positive way forward. If
the mayors and the district chairmen then decide for come back to the council, nobody is going to stop them.
But you not try for ask them.
They decided to move
you formally.
They decided to move from the councils. And nobody has stopped them. Government has not stopped anybody from coming to work. It is intentional decision and deliberate decision to ensure that the people in those areas do not get the services. Because that, if you say, now that number then consider say forbid the impact.
So is this like a political fight for undermining the
It's not going
certain
to be
section?
political.
Because this got to do with una way they currently they in governance with the opposition.
Not at
APC
all.
councillor.
Not at all. It cannot be political. They talk, as far as they talk right now, they talk for local governance. And local governance, as far as it's concerned, a sub-national governance structure, wherein the government, the act itself decides, say, we will devolve functions. And then devolve functions, then gear into then local councils, so that they go manage them and let them ensure, say, services are delivered. So what you will feel, if people that actually think, say, people that then make decisions about how the hospitals that are inside and they run, the PHU, how then they run, how schools then for run, now then localities then how sanitation for be managed in their localities. We'll go for wait mayor, the mayors and the district chairman and come back to the council before we do that. No.
Co-presenter asked you about getting assistant or a next mayor. You're not aware of Councillor Blawe they make known to the public.
I don't get nothing official with regards to that. I don't get nothing official with regards to that.
But you not see on social media,
but
just like how you see APC councillor and decision on social media? As
far as me concerned, wherever you get councillors, the way they under one umbrella, they get forget leadership.
So the leadership na Councillor Blah?
Well, I don't know. They get for inform me officially. When they inform me officially, me go know what will happen. But what I'm saying to you, there is no vacuum in leadership.
We mean say they not go wait less space. They then get the right for take a decision and elect somebody.
Somebody get for lead them.
Okay. So in other words, you are aware of Councillor Blah?
No. But somebody has to lead the councillors the way they will remain at the council.
So the chairman for the SLPP, Jimmy Bartilo Songa, been getting a meeting Usai present Blah after a rumor of he being appointed as acting mayor. He come out to say, no, this is not acting mayor, na leader of the SLPP. They do a presser na the SLPP party office. Since then, as local government minister, you know, receive any official communication say this not the decision of the party?
No, I haven't, because things have been rolling. What I will say is that I was out of the country for a period of time. When I come back, it was almost Easter. So when I go back to the desk, I don't know whether that letter they don't write letter officially for let them inform me. But once they inform me, then I go able to take the matter.
Na local government ministry for do this or na the party for do am? In terms of appointing somebody or the councillors then for report to, now the party then for report to or na the local government ministry?
No, political issues in the councils are addressed by the mayors and the chairpersons the within at the council, and also the leadership of the various parties the within at the council within did it.
So, okay.
Not to me they address.
So you think say Jimmy Bartilo Songa in decision being right?
Well, it is not to me to pronounce, because obviously in deal with the councillors the within at the council, and whatever decisions they've taken with regards to that, he's the chairman of the party. Then if they inform me, what you know is that the councillors, in the middle they see them as APC councillors or SLPP councillors, but the councillors that remain in the council, then therefore make a decision. And one thing, I'll make one thing very clear. The remuneration within the give to councillors, and also the salaries the way they pay chairpersons or district chairman and mayors, now because of the work they do at the council, not for Sidona House.
Okay.
And make for talk say, moving forward, if you know they do that work, they will get for stop them.
When I pay them for April?
Well, we not take any action yet as a ministry, because obviously now we get for DD advisory.
Okay,
you not go sit on a house, you the earn salary, and you not go sit on a house, you the earn transport allowance. And it was so ridiculous when I arena where they say, hey, may you for park the motoka. Yeah, somebody, or it's probably not 98.1, but somewhere else, and another media, the mayor they talk saying UN
I
found it really ridiculous. Governance now to Freetown City Council, now the whoever is in that position, now they use that vehicle. Hold on, let me finish this. Let me finish this. Me, the Minister of Local Government, I get a vehicle where government give me. If I know they perform government function, I'm going to get for use that vehicle day.
Okay.
Unless I dey inside the office as Minister of Local Government. If President Bio replace me with any other minister, they left me vehicle.
Okay, Mr. Minister.
Somebody else who can take
it. Mr. Minister, I need to go for a break.
You dey get problem for find the right bank for keep you couple or do business? Union Trust Bank UTB na your solution. UTB they do internet banking where they make them easy for you for know wetin dey happen with your account any side you dey anytime you put or take money. We dey give recustomers them loan we no go monitor them for pay at all. Oh yes, Union Trust Bank na the bank for you. Na UTB, all we customers them special and we get good workman them where they cater for all we customers them banking service. We then have plenty sign of the country. We then have Kabbalah, Cambia, Lonsal, Jala, Maboka, Bo, Kenema, Kono, and Mile 91. You can get more information but we na www.utb.sl or come na we head office na number 2 House Street, Freetown. Union Trust Bank na the true bank for you.
Bloombank Digital Banking don't come for we.
Aissatou, you look stressed so.
Na bank I dey wan go so.
Me sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloombank Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko cut your eye.
But Abule fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Na so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloombank Digital, you can bank with freedom any side in the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aissatou Bloombank Digital.
Aha! Aissatou Bloombank Digital.
Yes, na me name. I dey go tell all me party them for join Bloombank Digital Banking.
Bingo! Waiting you dey wait for. Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website bloombankafrica.com.
No left piano, cause Bloombank Digital they make you bank
with Colats. Bloombank Africa. Let's make it happen.
Salon at the program with the country from 98.1 FM. We still get Minister for Local Government and Community Affairs. We will come back to you shortly. We will take one power headline stories and we said the President Julius Maada Bio don't call on school picking them. Now Salon for pay attention on artificial intelligence as he believes the technology gets big role for play by national development. He make this call at the 120 speech day and prize giving ceremony of the Bo Government Secondary School with the theme Bo School at 120, celebrating a rich legacy and inspiring generations. For more on this, we join Yeno Kabia.
The Bo Government Secondary School, then be formed inside 1906 during the British colonial era. Outside them be formed for give formal education to Paramount Chief Boy picking them, and the one themselves where them Paramount Chief Yaki nominates, and then they prepare students them for leadership and for take administrative role. From that time to now, both schools contribute to the human resource of the country. Outside they don't produce presidents, lawyer them, minister, doctor, accountant, journalists, business people, and other one them. Both schools celebrate the 120-year anniversary, and Sef Oba don't celebrate the 97-year anniversary with the theme Both Schools at 120 years, celebrating a rich legacy and inspirational generations. Outside them bring together Paramount Chief them, past and present students them, will be attend the Both School for sake of this celebration. Reverend Hassan Senesi, now the principal for the Bo Government Secondary School, they explain more about some of the things them where he say they don't do na the school.
When I took my assignment as principal of the Great Bo School on the 1st of September 2025, I inherited a challenging legacy. The esteemed institution, once a beacon of excellence, was grappling with decadence. Academic performance was dwindling, indiscipline was brief, and a lackluster attitude had crept in. It was as if the very foundations of our beloved school were shaking. Corridors that once echoed with laughter and debate were now marked by silence and disengagement. The one prudent student seemed lost, lacking direction and purpose. It was a moment that tested my resolve, but also galvanized my determination to revive, restore, and reignite the flame of excellence that defines the Bosco.
Where in the talk, the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, been talk about some panitine way in say the school don't do and talk about government in commitment for support the school.
For His Excellency President Julius Madabio himself to past vice presidents such as Sohi Ibrahim Tuhoma, Salia Jushu Sherif, Albert Joe Demi, and Victor Bokari Fo. To foundational figures such as Sir Banja Tijensi and Amadou Boum, even in service beyond politics. Men like John Amadou Bangura lead the discipline of this institution into national service. But as we celebrate, we must also reflect. Bosco's journey from colonial institution to a national symbol of excellence mirrors the journey of Sierra Leone itself. And with that comes a responsibility. Government schools must be exemplars of good practice.
Inside in yon talk as Imidegi in keynote address 3919, President Julius Madabio before talk about the kind leadership quality where he say he gets from both school.
People who are trained to lead and to do so at scale so that they can build a beautiful nation. That is why, with all modesty, I will say, when a Bosco sits in that house, the State House, so many new things, improvement, innovation. The world will know a Bosco is sitting there, as they have known already. ECOWAS will know that a Bosco is there. The United Nations Security Council will know. Even AU will know. So, that's sounding too ambitious. I hope people vote correctly when it's time to vote. We have to harness the power that has been created here. If we get institutions like Bosco right, we get Sierra Leone right. Because excellence in education and character development, nurtured here, contributes directly to the kind of nation we are building.
In Keyon for talk about the kind development where he say they don't do na both school and how them plan for go to na other school them.
To strengthen institutions, expand opportunity, and ensure that we build today, what we build today will endure beyond all of us. That is why I have refreshed both schools. Now you have a brand new school. I'm doing the same for where the Lions come. They are not with just one live lion yet. The Prince of Place, we are refreshing, and we are doing the same thing for our sister school, KSS. And we are doing the same thing for my predecessor school that was never serviced, my brother boys. Inclusive development. We have to be inclusive. And as far as Bonubu, and let me tell you, I'm going to do for money to fix secrecy.
President Bio call on students in the salon for give more attention to AI.
AI is the way to go. If you need a pointer, I'm pointing in that direction. Make no mistake about it, the world is moving fast. Technology is the way to go. Artificial intelligence is what is going to drive the world economy. If you want to be useful and you want to be employed immediately and be part of nation building, regional building, and be a global nomad that will be wanted anywhere in the world because of the knowledge you carry in your head. Artificial intelligence, technology.
President Julius Madabio end up telling thank you to the Old Bo Boys Association and SAFE, the teacher then at the Bo School for the support way in say they don't get to the school and SAFE the school picking them. We make him be call on other people them. We be attend different school them in the country for support them school them. For Radio Democracy, Kabia the reports.
From that report today, the program Good Morning Salon, they continue. They bring in the Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Ambassador Tambalamina. We don't give updates on waiting on the Apple na local council them. We'll be there on the August for the boycott of APC local council them. So, Ambassador, the issue, you don't mention so many things, the vehicle usage of the current mayor of the city, the decision of the APC mayor them. But in all of this, if nabi the SLPP mayor them get them concern here. Now this will don't be the case like we to the see so happen with the APC mayor them also on they take a decision with no formal procedure.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
So in terms of you saying most of the decisions they take, they no formally complain to you about any concern in black and white letter. This way we una all involved for address this matter of APC council or them boycotting. And you don't emphasize so much on service delivery. We could be affected in terms of starving and not reaching to poor people. These are the right direction on a for address this issue at all?
Well, the right direction now for the mayors and the district chairpersons now then cancel them. They let them come back now then sit. That is the right direction.
So waiting the reason why they boycott no matter then concern to you at all no matter like waiting lead to that.
Now illegal reason.
Waiting at the reason wouldn't tell you where you say illegal.
Well, unofficially I say because His Excellency the President don't appoint the new Chief Electoral Commissioner, we don't agree with. Should that be a reason for you for stop service delivery at the local councils? Because what you're actually saying is that I'm going to stop service delivery to the local councils because His Excellency the President has made a legal decision to appoint the Chief Electoral Commissioner, way constitutional. I find that really ridiculous. Now make us say, they don't declare themselves redundant and they want for whole government to ransom, and government don't take the actions then for make sure say services are delivered to the people, because the government get overwhelming responsibility for make sure say services are delivered to them people, then they for let the people they not suffer. Yes, they are leaders in those councils, but if they abscond and then come on at the councils without them not take no illegal reason no day, because the only vacancy waiting at the council or the absence now when somebody die or when somebody travel. In that case, the deputy mayor, now they address that, now they come in. And in this case, if the deputy mayor and the mayor, they don't decide for commodity, what thing for happen? So we will sit down, they wait for them till they come back? No.
Okay.
That means you're taking government to ransom.
Quickly,
government get for make sure say governance continue in the country. And the way we don't do that, now for make sure say we unblock the system and for make sure say Freetown go continue for be clean. When are the main thing we need for do. Also the other cities then also continue for be clean, and then services then at them place then they somebody no can say a signature no day or this person no agree for let do this. We they unblock the system for let the system continue for flow.
Okay, quickly they go for a break inside the program.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile app, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody like you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money na the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office like you not get the account number. Buy Ed-Salite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money than you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Yagbadon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all you supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store, or go to Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering God.
Commercial Bank.
Cecil, do you know any shop usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin use it. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they are buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. Then don't pass 8 years na me an. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you dey get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077 80 5898. Palestino International in Computer Shop, all team Dede for you.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue. We come to the Minister for Local Government and Community Affairs. Before we go for that break, you been to talk about the issue in Freetown City Council. And earlier you talk about the Mutka, where the mayor still gets. And we don't see several debates on social media, whether or not the mayor for drive this Mutka or for Pakam. From the local government minister's standpoint, what's in your position on the Freetown City Council mayor and the activities now with regards some of the facilities that we attached to them?
Well, if you say you know the kind of office, you know they perform your key function for can create leadership within the council. Why you for use the facilities that within the council? Because the vehicle now a facility for augment, you programs them. And I make her talk about Section 31 in terms of remunerations, in terms of allowances, in terms of transportation, and all that kind of thing. You don't say you know the kind of council. You for stop for use the vehicle, pack them. Because na council property.
But
and you say you know the work na the council day right now. I go pack them.
So you don't check whether the mayor still uses Mutka in Pakam?
No.
What I know?
I don't check it, but obviously, where we go around, I just don't tell you, I just don't come back. I've been there away for about 1 week. Now I'm on the matter, and the issue is this issue of when I don't go for the primary function, for create leadership, for make sure say you call meetings, monthly meetings, and let the councillors they attend. The allowances the way they get for day by day, we'll get for stop them.
So, Mr. Minister, the position come with them facility, a vehicle attached to it, and this person still hold the position in the office. Why if I drop the vehicle just like that?
Now, the position where you hold, now for let you come and walk. Not a position in the sky.
But they believe that a concern when they get to go be addressed, or they expect say on a further intervene, call them to a round table and get a better idea in all of this.
So you cannot have a discussion without having a boycott?
You say you know it's an official complaint. You say whatever you hear from them na social
media. Well, that's what
right?
they try to say. You still continue your role. Why you complain? They go address your role. Now, what I don't talk primarily now and fundamentally is that the framers of the Local Government Act, they not be ever envision say local council go boycotting self.
Okay. So at all, you know, you receive no letter at all, not from
at all.
any of from the Freetown City Council or other
not
councillors.
At all. Until where I left here, I travel, and where I come back for 1 day before Easter. I don't receive no letter. There's no letter on my desk.
So if you find out that the mayor still use this Mutka, what think will be your position?
My appeal to all the district chairmen is that for them to let them make sure say the facilities that are the council, let them make sure say they're not the user. Because when you say
if
you're
you
boycotting,
find out say then they use them.
No. These are leaders in their own right. Yes? And when they believe say they need to do the right thing to do is to come back to your desk and serve the purpose where they elect you for lead the council, for make sure say development can to them council and services are delivered in those local councils.
So you don't make emphasis on making sure that the city be kept clean. I mean, side them not get any jump of dirty. Would I go replacing councillor for do the work here, and also would I go replace the mayor of the city? If una wale the city be kept clean all the time, things stay in order in the city and other area the way the council.
Well, I'll tell you about the structure of the council, because I think that's very important for all not get issues. The one way the leader na the council, of course, na the chairperson, the district chairman, or the mayor of the council. After that, they deputized by the deputy. If they're not there, when for legal reasons they're not there, the person who will expect automatically for let is serve the role now the chief administrator. I have to make that very clear. The chief administrator is the vote controller. Now big office. Now you now the principal advisor to the council. Now you also they advise on various financial matters relating to budget and various other issues. So you get somebody there we're quite significant. We're going to provide leadership. The issue of councillors wanting to have leadership amongst themselves, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Mr. Minister, why would they see so many issues with your ministry and that of the Freetown City Council? The why we get for do it, order for take the body off the streets, now also why we because so many issues and controversy. On not get in the form of meeting together on a mediate and get a negotiation.
No,
rather than they come na public,
no.
bring out all length where the public not supposed for enough.
Well, clearly, I believe say that issue when I come in this morning, the one thing was somebody tell me say Happy New Year. Now because me a seasoned administrator, I don't manage people, I don't manage institutions over a long period of time. Now UK even before I can I know waiting for go public and waiting for do. And most times I know they go public.
So this is the best.
So if I write a letter to you, asking you say, if you don't make claim over the media, say you get more than 2,000 dead body them, 200 dead body them, where they and then die because of kush, and me no say you haven't got the wherewithal for establish whether person died by kush or not. I have to query to find out exactly where the numbers are coming from. And when you look at them, you actually realize, say, those numbers were inflated.
By who?
Of course, the number we then produced to me.
But what are increasing?
Well, what are they trying to say? The data where Freetown City Council produce were inflated data because they don't get phases to some of them. So which means there's a deliberate act on the part of Fokana public. Fokam, you get intentions against government for say government not to do the role they're supposed to do.
But
let me just finish this. The one thing I know is that when I asked for that, now for I get some evidence because one of my fundamental roles now for coordinate amongst the various ministries for make sure say we work alongside for the councils then function. So if you don't raise that in a public, I get for ask first for the data. When I get the data, then I engage. I engage with the Ministry of Internal Affairs. I engage with the police and every other thing, and we get clear guidelines that will come out with regards to how for manage then dead body then day, which involves the chief medical officer and also the person where they deal with dead body them and postmortems and all that. They will get a structure to that as a result of that. But somebody no go come and say and make a statement in public. You know, I get a medical background. I know that they right from the beginning say you cannot establish death by just looking. You therefore conduct physical examination, internal examination for establish say somebody don't die by whatever means. What if the person where they find out that treat now by accident or various other reasons?
So what you want that data they show in terms of kush dead body them and how that variance with that of the
that's not
council?
the issue for the Ministry of Internal Affairs currently, because clearly that sits under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and then they handle the matter now alongside with the police and various other structures, the chief medical examiner. Then they handle their matter because the chief medical examiner and they established waiting at the cause of death.
But even before the mayor being right to the internal affairs minister about then dead body and our streets, me personally been do a report where I not even talk to the mayor, talk to the people where they pick the body then in our streets, and for certified or for ascertain whether waiting go kill them, then go show sign of waiting kindepa kush victims them where the dead body are. This one where the mayor not being even aware of say Radio Democracy do a report on the NTR. Why the council they blame the leadership of the councils them in terms of the dead body then our streets say then they inflate the figure?
So if you fence a food pampas in the street, that
not
means
always so
because
foods,
of death.
not always so foods,
kush.
but most times they say they can see them with kush, and then the thinking come up and the way they show sign of kush victims them, and the pattern being very similar across the city and major towns and across the country.
Every death as a result of kush, now one death too many, as far as government concerned. And His Excellency the President will take actions with regards to this kush, and management of kush. Even the councils themselves then play a vital role in actually ensuring that they cascade information to the various people and sensitize people against this kush issue. So it is about working with government.
Okay.
And not coming to the public and actually try for say na neglect, because
So,
that is
but,
what
but
exactly
we get the chief examiner the last time we ask him for this figure, you know, should we Yusuf there as local government minister, would they ask you about the figure you say now with the Minister of Internal Affairs? Why government they come out and tell we the figure of them people with the die in the streets and waiting they die of?
No, maybe believe say if when I talk to the Minister of Internal Affairs, clearly I believe say he go able for establish exactly waiting the chief medical examiner don't actually state on the register say na then why after an examination na then why I don't die of kush.
Mr. Minister, at this time, we not left the public confused on who that for take the body of the state.
No, we not left them confused because we put a protocol out.
So
There was a protocol.
There
There was a protocol where come out. If you see dead body in a street, you ring, I think it's 900, if I'm not mistaken. You ring 900, somebody go pick them up. You tell them, say, dead body then are so side. Then go inform the people the way we can't take that body there. The chief medical examiner go examine that body there, and then go decide. The only role where city council get for play on that protocol, now for let them give we a lot na the graveside, so that at least this body go be buried. That is the only role city council need for play in that particular aspect there.
And this measure and decision una takes for let city council just provide a space na graveside na the best, because first you see na them they take full responsibility of taking the dead body them off the street.
Let me tell you something. Where there is genuineness and goodwill, the responsibility of every citizen in this country, forget about city council. Now, when you see something that happen, for let you raise them, for let the right people then can deal with that situation there. So, in as much as we say we don't establish a protocol, of course it will be a concern to council if at all the body there, but then go help for let them make sure say the right people then come manage that body there.
Continue for stay with me, said the program minister for local government and community affairs. We'll come back. We'll look at messages them. We will not send on 0779819819. But quick, we go and we'll go for this break after which we'll go for walkabout.
Cliff, you okay?
Very, very many happy reasons. Silver and gold have I not, so I give you my token gift. The card is small, the card is cheap, that I know you will appreciate. Ooh, yeah. I wish you a happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Anytime we hear that sick Tunde, now the studio no see somebody, now the host they celebrate in birthday, and this one na Alhaji Jallo Briscoe they celebrate in birthday.
So on behalf of management and staff, we say blessed birthday to you, Alhaji Jallo. Who can normally call Briscoe. Hope say this birthday go be a blessed one, and you go continue to celebrate more birthday them.
And we call on the fans of Briscoe from Mountain Court and Hill Station. I don't want to go to specifics, but Alhaji Jallo, happy birthday and wish you many more birthdays to come.
And at 12 noon as usual, Alhaji Jallo go serve lunch. So any side you listen, if you admire report where they do another thing them, come now you do democracy in England will 12 noon. As you can get a very well connection, food and drinks will be available.
The program The program Good Morning Salon they continue. We do go for walkabout. We can look at messages.
Another morning again at Tuesday, at Tuesday, at Oya, at this holiday, I enjoy and better one mine. I'm in the city of Bo. You know, say them a good neighbor, them they celebrate that them school mine. So we all go jam body at the where's inside the program day. Go say, let we learn for here. Ati, go, you said this BNT, you said you don't get talk there, waiting there for share mine. Ati, go, anyway, you prove are not all 10 people for serious mine. Ati, what he go inside the program day, go a locks, it make a member that thing, you lock so, if now you bat day, not the bone, not to go and bad that go you tell you not bit man mine you lick dying crap weather blue under weather in dark state not that also that never die mine gonna fine boy mine ati weather mean this how go na sick now me self don't know the importance for put body down mine. I take go fever, then 16-year-old bobo them. If it go in 6-pack, I say waiting. Ati, Tiamambati, you said this BNT, you chap boko. I don't know ben waiting are you problem. For there you gonna stage talk about sting them. We go make the country better. Or talk to you party people them for put more effort for give basic needs to people them. You just the BNCPA party mine. It Alex, you no get other talk na you must mine. All them na CPA, una no ale CPA ka again. If una no ale CPA ka again. Not to you the talker, na the people the way they vote. You see them, fuel price don't go up. Thing for it na problem. Basic light, water, other things they know they, you just the BNCPA party. Shamambati, you need for calm down mind. It Alex yourself, the pauper business, it don't you hold you better one. Where you see that you short baba, when you know with the thing that the talk man of PPSL, we can go na TV, the knock table gonna use and go tell you for calm down. And make a member, Outland Space F Min Tower, na that field, we see you go talk na yete. Calm down. Now so back that civic minister too. In self mean they na TV, they go say Iwale CPA party then die. I don't know this country how people just too hot for power. How you go wish then they but hope say as the election they come. Una say for countdown because una win at the chairman them, una the misbehave past the party people them. I say over the weekend, me go to one me good friend, then get Lily Ladida, the DJ not see any music for play. Now that music was then they call Cocos. This boy defend plaba mine. Ati upon all the music within this country, yeah, na Cocos you go play. Now plenty people begin tell goodbye say, me another day, not say, for say this music now no for play, na dancehall mine. It make a member fatty during the term where you gonna that place outside the make law where then go sing that music para. But fatty me say all the PM them for apologize to But it Alex say, I not see no apology. I just say fatty lad tell you how far with that case day. Some of them think they are where they happen. That's the so say, them don't they go mine. I say fatty better day, where people they afraid anything we talk, na nef court, na in them go sing Cocos spa, na so he left buffing. Me na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
Well, from Walkabout, una don't send una message them on 077981981, and the very first one we had to take from here, they come out from Valnora Edwin. They say, good morning, Radio Democracy. Our public officials sometimes get me confused. On one hand, we talk about building national cohesion and peace, implying that when disagreements arise, all efforts should be made to ensure it is managed. The minister should use the opportunity to reach out to colleagues to ensure they resume office and serve us, the citizens who pay our taxes, to ensure our delivery and provide the basics which we all still struggling with. Politicians on both sides should stop trying to score points on each other, forgetting that you are all in those offices to serve us, the citizens. Service delivery is problematic. Kindly focus on proving that. We would greatly appreciate that from Valnora Edwin.
From Facebook page, where Supercap send the same Mr. Minister for National Unity and Good Corporate Governance, let the government dialogue with the opposition, especially for the interest of people. Let it not be a win-win situation on both sides. The people should not suffer for personal party political gains.
From MS Masarena with 0779819819, line, they say, a very good, blessed morning, 98.1, Mr. Minister. Is it not possible to review the Local Governance Act to remove party symbol in the election of mayors and councillors in order to avoid party interference from concerned citizens?
For Mystic Nadwazak on the Facebook page, they say public officials should be a role model in the society and ensure they work in the interest of Sierra Leone, irrespective of their political ideology.
This one from Musa Samba. I say, good morning, Radio D. Please ask Mr. Minister what is expected timeline for the official appointment of the Limba tribal head in the western area after the passing away of the Kande Bola. Your guidance on this matter would be greatly appreciated as the Limba community eagerly awaits this important announcement.
From Felix, they say at this time, our concern must be nationalistic and not political or personal.
This one's from Samuel T. Bokari. Say, please ask Mr. Minister that we would like to know what measures the ministry has taken so far regarding chiefdom functionaries such as chiefdom police and chiefdom clerks. It appears they lack tangible welfare benefits, including NASIT, as well as adequate institutional supports. Additionally, there is no clear age policy as individuals aged 70 and above continue to receive salaries. This situation raises concerns about staff morale and limit employment opportunities for young people in this sector.
From Tunde Scott, now Facebook page, they say for more than an year, the central government refused to fund opposition council, more so in Freetown. They are trying everything to undermine the opposition councils.
This is Alassana Jabi Mansarena with Facebook page. The Papa government swallow the pride and call the opposition to a round table and resolve the issue. Doing so will cost us less, as this is part of democracy.
For Mystic Nadwazak, they say dialogue is the best way to achieve a national cohesion. The government and the opposition should ensure they work collectively. Indeed, it is a win-win situation for both sides because they need each other for national development. That is the last message for me because of time.
Okay, from me, for the last one from Constance, they say, I am shocked to learn from the minister that he was a seasoned administrator in the United Kingdom. In England, the minister will resign within 24 hours if 10% of the number of dead bodies is found in the streets of London. But it is okay to accommodate such huge number of destitutes littering the street of Freetown or Salon.
But because of time, when you come over to you, Mr. Minister, you don't listen to the message, you can respond, please.
Thank you very much, and thank you to all who on the way spending time for actually coming for ask questions and for make comments. I'll begin with the issue of destitutes. The issue of destitutes all over the world, especially in the cities, destitutes dying in the streets. It's nothing where you get people the way they actually deal with that. You know, they be for say because you didn't London, you know, they see that and they happen. You know, they happen. We will work in health service and healthcare sector. We know certain things that they happen in various cities for various reasons. Some man they left in home, he come, you know, get place for lodge, he sleep rough and various other things. And we know say with social services, then this country, you know, very, very strong for support that kind of system there. So for say I go resign because destitutes are found in the street, I find that very ridiculous. The Minister of Local Government in England, you know, go resign as a result of that. You get various agencies the way they handle their matters and they, but then they go the right way, then go do a post-mortem, for find out the cause of death, and for try to identify the relatives them, so that then go tell them for certain people then they don't die. Somebody may comment say the government they refuse for give opposition councils. All councils have been giving support in various ways. Of course, we have had issues with intergovernmental transfers. We will know as a ministry, we want for we do more as government so that at least for the service delivery and then councils then they. But the one thing I get for state very clearly is that we not ever discriminate against any council for give support, whether now APC council or not. In fact, the various other councils support the way they come from RMFA, from various international partners, and also World Bank projects. They are shared amongst all councils. Freetown City Council, they benefit from that greatly from World Bank projects. Western Rural District themselves, they benefit from that. We see say McKinney City Council, they if you can forget a state-of-the-art market, we go move them people in another street there by the market by the roundabout. Also, Kenema City Council get for benefit from that, for let them move them people and they win another market there. So up and down the nation, government they share the kind of resources they will then they get, and councils themselves they make their own stride for let them mobilize funds, for let them support themselves on the various side them. So there is no discrimination in terms of sending resources. In fact, where government want transfer resources to the local councils, would they pull a report for say that kind of money and don't get them, and it based on some sort of formula where they can get. For let them send them money then at them various councils then they. Somebody asked say the welfare of chiefdom functionaries. Yes, that person they right now an area of concern. The ministry they try for deal with and we don't come a long way for pay the one day way. Initially when people them recruit them as chiefdom functionaries, now table them and they pay them. So because of that, we find it very difficult for them to get the data, for them to determine which kind of benefits them for actually get. But we did negotiate with the Ministry of Labor and also with the Ministry of Finance for Lord try bring this matter to a close. We know say a lot of some of them functionaries and they don't age, and we will need for replace them with younger people so that then go able for serve them communities then they.
Minister, the citizen them through the text make an appeal for a better approach, which is dialogue, mediate, and move forward for national cohesion. In any way you go consider that? We're always dialoguing. Nobody not doing na council. All the council leaders, they're all my friends. They work together, and they admonish them, say, come back and to your offices. The team where they go on right now, not to una rule now for make sure say services then be delivered, and fundamentally, then now the advice I will give them, let them come back, let them not abandon their duty and make them themselves redundant. It's a sincere appeal. Don't make yourself redundant, because the government will continue to make sure say services are delivered to the people. So we not make clear, we not did for letting services and
we round up the program. One concern from the Limba community when they get in trouble.
Yes, we're dealing with that. We don't get various applications. We're trying to scrutinize those applications for appropriateness, and once we're done, we will announce who that will be the next Limba tribal headman.
Plenty thank you for joining us at the edition of the program. Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Tamba Lamina, for can explain about decentralization, review of the Chieftaincy Act, the amalgamation, and other issues them with happen na the local governance sector. Plenty thank you for joining we.
Thank you very much to people of Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Okay, now this edition of the program Good Morning Saloon go lefi for today. Plenty thank you to the production team, Kabia and Mangema Sari, we help put the program together. Miri Kamara Bangura, we make una see live na Facebook, and also DJ Cliff, we make we give technical support. So to then Musa Kamade say have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
And it's up to you, Kalonda say stay tuned to this frequency, and goodbye.